Would you love me if I was a worm?
Yeah, right.
That question is actually pretty deep because,
Yeah.
what do you
What does
mean
that even mean?
if you were a worm?
Yeah.
And I think that the average person means if my conscious experience was inside the body of a worm. They just mean my body changed because they don't think of the body as being them. They can lose an arm, they can gain weight or lose weight, and they're still them.
Mhm.
They can be a worm and it's still them. The thing that isn't changing is the internal world. And so
Mhm.
that's why I think that's like one of the best ways to define what consciousness is when you get
Mhm.
into a discussion. And a lot of times people are talking past each other. Some are talking about awareness, some are talking about interiority. I just say, look, consciousness is the thing that doesn't change for Phil in Groundhog's Day. What part of the worm is you? It's that stuff. It's that mental
Mm.
interiority.
I have a question then. A lot of people who are like materialists about the world think that consciousness is just this thing that the brain does, that conscious experiences are just the same thing as brain activity. If that were the case, then surely in order to put your consciousness into a worm, you'd need to literally take your sort of big human brain and put it inside of a worm. If we can imagine taking your consciousness and fitting it inside of a worm, like taking it out of your brain and putting it into the worm brain, does that tell us that at least the way we're thinking about it conceptually, that consciousness is not tied to the brain in that materialistic way?
I don't know. I mean, I believe but cannot prove that it could be my consciousness could be replicated in a computer
Right.
or with some much more space efficient system that could fit inside of a worm.
Hmm.
But when I say my consciousness, I kind of just mean a thing that believes it is alive, believes it has conscious will, and also thinks that it is the continuation of my experiences.
Yeah.